I was telling my friend that I made in the plane that I don't drink, I don't do alcohol, I don't eat pork. Was asking me, so are you interested in Muslim? I said, yeah, yes, of course, why not? And so you have to convert. I said, yeah. When do I convert?
Right here, right here. You know, Joseph, there is a one chapter in the Quran. Joseph?
I know there's Joseph.
Yusuf. So you are Yusuf, actually.
Yeah.
In Arabic, you are Yusuf.
Yeah.
One interesting story, when I was in South Africa, our driver, his name is Moses. Okay, he's a Christian. And then we asked him, okay, are you married? How many kids do you have? And he's like, no, I'm not yet married. I was like, you are quite good looking. Why you're not yet married? I think there's a lot of candidates here. Then he say, I want to look for a woman who don't play around with men. I want a woman who don't go to club, who don't drink, who dress modestly.
Yes.
Then I asked him, is it difficult to find here in South Africa? He said, very difficult, very difficult. So I say, those women don't drink, don't hang around with men, and then dress modestly. I said, you can find a Muslim woman easily. He said, I never think about that. And then throughout our journey, then alhamdulillah, praise to God, he embraced Islam because he said, oh, then I want to marry a Muslim woman.
Interestingly, do you remember the guy that I was talking, but I think it was more in jest. He was asking me, so are you interested in Muslim? I said, yeah, yes, of course, why not? And so you have to convert. I said, yeah. When do I convert?
right here. That is, of course, in jest, but of course, we are so many in seriously. Like for you yourself, Joseph, do you consider yourself someone who is godly?
I consider myself a Christian. I was born into a Catholic family. I went to a Catholic church. I went to Catholic school when I was growing up.
Okay.
But when I was as a teen, later in my 20s, I am a bit more. I don't tend to go to church. But I do believe that I'm not an atheist. I believe that there's one God, creator of heaven and earth.
What do you believe about Jesus? Like, for example, we love Jesus.
Yeah, I was telling your colleague here that, I believe Jesus is the Son of God. And that's where there's a bit of a difference between the Islam and Christianity.
We have no problem with the term Son of God when you're using the exegesis of the Bible with the Bible. Like, for example, John 3:16, right? For God so loved the world, He sent His only begotten Son. And I believe you read the Bible before, that in the Bible there's tons.
I'm definitely no. I'm sure you guys are more.
No. Okay, fine. So, David was called as the begotten son. Psalm chapter number 2, verse number 7.
No, he showed me. I'm not quite sure David was
son. In Psalm, okay, I show you, no problem. I will declare, the Lord has said to me, you are my son. Today I have begotten you. This is God. This is God.
Who is that?
David.
Who is he referring?
God talking to David.
How do you know it's David?
Book of Psalm is given to David. Right? And a lot of people in the Bible was called a son of God. For example, in the book of Matthew chapter number 5, verse number 9, it says that blessed are the peacemaker, they are called the sons of God. Meaning, anyone who is peacemaker, they spread peace, they are son of God. You are son of God if you are peacemaker.
Yeah, I told your colleague that everyone, we're all sons of God.
It's just that we say God will not do anything ungodly. It's not a literal or biological son of God. That's why we have no problem if someone comes to tell us that, we believe that Jesus is son of God. I say, how do you define son of God? The literal son of God?
Yeah.
Like, I have son. Yes. Is it my biological son? Or just a metaphor that, I can say, oh, my son. You are not my son, but oh, my son. But meaning that you are younger than me.
Yes.
You are someone honorable.
Yes.
So for us, we have no problem to accept Jesus as son of God in that way.
Yeah.
What do you think, Joseph?
Yes. As I said, I think the word I was looking for, a metaphor. So it can be, you can use Son of God.
Exactly.
Yeah,
in the book of John, chapter number 17, verse number 3, Jesus say that, this life is eternal, so they may know you, the Father, the one true God, and Jesus that you have sent. Meaning Jesus was sent by the Father, so that Jesus will go out and tell people that there is one true God that you need to be worshipped. I believe you are someone who wants to worship God.
Yes, that's what I think.
And how Jesus worship in the Bible?
How is what?
Jesus worship.
Jesus worships the Father.
Matthew chapter 26, verse number 39. Jesus walked one step further and he put his forehead on the ground and he worshipped the Father. And he said, oh Father, remove this cup of suffering from me, not as I will, but as thou will. Joseph, let's think. Jesus walked one step further and he put his forehead on the ground. Who worship like that today?
Islam. Can you show me in the Bible where Jesus worshipped as a Muslim?
Okay.
Like put a head, forehead.
No problem. Can. Matthew 26 verse 39, right? He went a little further and he fell on his face and prayed, say, my Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as you will. Do you understand the words meaning of Muslim?
What was the translation of Muslim?
Muslim meaning someone who do not follow their own view but submit their own view to the will of God. Submission. Right? Now, this is John chapter number 5 verse number 30. We go here. I can of myself can do nothing. Now, God will definitely...
Who is writing that? Who is saying that?
Jesus. This is red letter.
Okay.
Now, will God say, I cannot do anything? No way.
No, but this is not God. It's just as you said.
That's what we say. Jesus is a prophet that we love so much.
Yeah.
So Jesus here say, I can by myself do nothing. As I hear, I judge, and my judgment is righteous. Because I do not seek my own view, but the view of the Father who have sent me.
Yeah.
Meaning, he do not do anything that he like. He do anything that God commanded him to do. Like for the definition of Muslim just now, is someone who do the will of the Father, who do the will of God. You know, why we pray, why we do certain things, why we abstain from something.
Interestingly, you know what? I was telling my friend that I made in the plane that I don't drink, I don't do alcohol, I don't eat pork. So I am
No,
halfway
Joseph,
there.
Joseph, I'm so sorry. I'm not forcing you. But when you tell me this, I really have to ask you, because you see, you believe in one God. You believe Jesus is the metaphor Son of God, not the literal Son of God, meaning a prophet, a messenger, a righteous man. And you don't drink, you don't eat pork. You are 90% Muslim.
I've been told that I am.
Okay, I'm just asking you. You see, you already 90% Muslim. What are the 10% that stop you?
No, I'm not ready yet.
Okay, allow me to ask you one question.
Yeah.
What are the things that make you not ready yet? A lot of people, like you, who say, let me think, I'm not ready. When I ask them one more question, I'm not forcing them because it's your, I can't force people.
Yeah.
But when I ask them, generally they do not know what they are not ready or what they want to think about. Unless you have something specific to think about, then it's good. And because yourself, you already 90% there. Because you already told me, oh, I don't drink, I don't eat pork. I was like, so this guy, what he's waiting for?
I've been told by, thanks man, at the times I'm going to shoot on. But do you guys have any contact details?
You give me your numbers, your UK numbers. I will keep in touch with you. Okay? You are not sure when you are flying from KL to another place, right?
Yeah, it's going to be this weekend, but I haven't bought my ticket yet. That's
Okay.
all. Yeah.
We still have time to catch up. Okay? May God bless you. May Allah guide you.
Thanks, man.
You know,
Thanks.
you know, I really love you for the sake of Allah. I hope that you know you contemplate it, you think about it.
Yes, I need to.
You know, it's an open invitation from me.
Okay.
Let us take a picture first, so I can remember your face.
Okay.